It's time to talk the good, the bad, and the ugly of WWE 2K25. Hey guys, it's your girl Miss T, you know that's me, and in this video, I'm giving you guys the good, the bad, and the ugly of WWE 2K25. In this video, I want to focus on sharing my honest thoughts about this year's game. I feel like enough time has gone by for us to really dissect what we like and what we haven't really enjoyed. You already know what to do. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's jump into this one. So first thing on the list is the island. We need to talk about it. This was the most highly anticipated mode for WWE 2K25 this year, only available on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series. I was totally okay with that. I got through the first chapter of the island and I've deep dived into a ton of online matches, and I can give you guys my honest thoughts. I enjoyed the first half of chapter 1, kind of exploring through the different locations, reading through the dialogue. It was cool, but after a while the dialogue got a little bit repetitive and boring. I just hated clicking through all of that wording, all of that dialogue. I had to just skip. Hope to see the dialogue in the island get more interactive for next year's game, voiceover work, or maybe just something more simplistic where we don't have to go through all of that reading and all of that dialogue. I don't know, let me know what you guys thought about the storylines and the dialogue in the island. Did, however, enjoy the line communicating with Paul Heyman, and the brief messages from Roman Reigns I felt like was just enough. Solely focusing on the experience of the island, not even focusing on the online play just yet. One thing I felt like I was kind of surprised this mode didn't have was a mini map, or just a map in general showing me where the list of stores are. I really hope they take a page out of the book of NBA 2K, for example, where you open up the map and you see the key of all the stores listed. It would have been nice to have that day one, but I hope that's something that they add in the future. Although the map isn't really that big and you could probably just walk around and find things, it's still kind of nice to have that displayed somewhere, so I hope they incorporate that in the future. Now, solely focusing on the online play when it comes to the island. Now, I can't stress this enough. Like, the island online needs proper matchmaking desperately. The skill gap on there is insane. You got dudes spamming. They don't even let you get up. It's crazy. 100 overalls, giants. It's just so crazy right now. It needs proper matchmaking, and if that's something that they can't incorporate, I want to recommend them to maybe add matches with multiple players, like a triple threat, a fatal four-way, anything to try to even out and balance the user experience. Right now, when you go into the island, you're not going to have a really good time going up against sweaty players, 100 overalls that can spam. They know all the reversal prompts. It's insane. Maybe even some limitations when it comes to reversals might counter this, but I really hope WWE 2K looks into making the online experience more enjoyable on the island. Next on the list is a mode that I have been enjoying not only this year but in the last few years, and that is MyRise. MyRise has been delivering, and this year the story is good. I love how entertaining it is, and the plot twist in this year's MyRise was amazing. Now, I gotta give it to them. They have been doing their thing. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but just trust me on this one. If you haven't played MyRise, you should. It's actually worth it this year. Only complaint that I have with MyRise, I'm hearing you gotta play it like 4 times to unlock everything. Come on, 2K. It should have been like 2 times if we're being quite honest. 4 times, I got so many other modes I need to tap into. That's my only complaint, but that's just me nitpicking. It is solid this year though, so I'm still gonna be looking forward to it. Let me know what you guys think. Now let's talk about Showcase. So Showcase this year to me was solid at best. I really do love the bloodline, and I love that we got a lot of it. But let me tell you some things that I didn't really like about Showcase. You already know I'm going to point out the Tamina match. Till this day, I feel like they need to just patch it up, take it out right now. Like, I don't want anyone to go through that match, because Tamina's match in WWE 2K25 is literally atrocious. I will never understand why we went with a Money in the Bank match for Tamina. I really don't feel like it highlights the prime of her career or a real big highlight in her career, but maybe that's just me. I felt like they could have maybe gone with a tag match back when she teamed up with Natalya and actually won some tag gold. Let me know what you guys thought about the Tamina match and the selection of a Money in the Bank match for her down in the comments below. Also, another match you might run into that was a bit annoying was the War Games match, but it's not as bad as the Tamina match. After you kind of pick up on how to get things done, it's not so bad. I felt like the War Games match really showed how the AI needs a little bit of work in Showcase. When it comes to nailing your objectives, but then having your teammates trying to secure the pin, it didn't really make any sense. Not only was I going up against my opponents in the War Games match, but I also had to deal with my teammates trying to pin before I can hit my objectives, and I had to keep circling back, trying to get them to stop pinning. It was really annoying, but after a while I got the gist of it. But I really hate this for anyone else, and I gotta tell you guys, I wasn't a fan of how the AI was acting during the War Games match. Let me know what you guys thought about Showcase. Overall though, I thought it was solid. There were moments that I was having a lot of fun, but the Tamina match and the War Games match, I'm not a big fan of those two. I also want to just highlight some other modes that I've been trying out, like MyFaction this year. So far has been pretty fun. I gotta tell you guys, I've been really liking the World Tour. I thought that was a cool concept, and so far I'm enjoying it. I haven't dived into Universe mode just yet, but I will in the near future, so I'll let you guys know my thoughts on Universe once we get there. Let's talk about NXT. If you saw my wishlist video for WWE 2K25 before it came out, I told you guys one of the big ones for me was NXT representation, and I feel like in WWE 2K25 we finally got better NXT representation. This year we got a lot of our favorites on the roster, whether it was Obafemi, Jada Parker, Lola Vice, Lexis King. I am loving it. I love that they also added in the NXT parking lot and a lot of NXT concepts. I'm loving the NXT representation this year, but we are missing a few superstars that I thought would make the cut, whether it was Carmen, Jasmine Nix, OTM, just to say a few. Superstar that didn't make the cut on the roster or in DLC was Zarya, and I was pretty surprised about that. I noticed that Julia and Stephanie are DLC this year, but Zarya not making it was a bit of a surprise. Julia debuted back in September and Zarya debuted in October. Not much of a gap. I thought Zarya would make the cut for the game, but she didn't, and she's a superstar I hope to see in the near future. Another thing I need WWE 2K to add is the NXT Iron Survivor match. I will beg for this match every single year and put it on my WWE 2K wish list until they put it in the game. Surprised that this match didn't make the cut. I'm hoping to see it in the future because it is crucial for NXT Deadline, and us NXT fans need it. Few other things to add. I'm really enjoying the gameplay this year, and the presentation is immaculate, as it always is. This game looks beautiful. It plays pretty nice. One thing I will also add that this year I've noticed that the Trading Blows mini game happens a little bit more often when you're going up against the AI, and I gotta say I really like that because last year I liked the Trading Blows mini game, but it didn't really pop up as much as I would like it to in WWE 2K24. So it's nice to see that go up in WWE 2K25. Overall, I have really been enjoying this year's game, and I do think it's a huge improvement from WWE 2K24. Now, is the game perfect? No. Are there things that I really am enjoying? Yes. Things that I'm not so enjoying? Yes. But I really do like it overall. What are some things that you want to see for WWE 2K26? I know it's kind of early to talk about it, but let me know down in the comments below. And what are some things that you are enjoying and the things that you're not enjoying of this game this year? Let me know down in the comments. I'll be sure to check those out. And you already know what it is, man. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you can stay up to date with all the content I got coming your way. And until next time, deuces.